Hello and welcome. Today is August 23rd, 2021, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels, nice and good is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright guys, so I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend so far, and today is Monday, August 23rd, 2021 here in the United States. I really hope that everyone had a lovely weekend, especially with the passing of the full moon, and I'm not gonna lie guys, it was very hard energies. Like really rough energies, especially for me. For the past 3 days, I didn't do any tarot. I just felt like I shouldn't do it. Okay, that's how much of a negative energy I was in. I was trying my best to get out of this negative mindset, negative energy that has actually been attacking me, guys. Now, for whatever reason, there's a handful of people who feel very called to attack me on my channel through negative words. One was saying that my voice, like I was trying to sound all sexy and stuff in a previous comment. I believe it was on a Scorpio reading, and I'm like, look honey, this is my natural voice. I mean, if you have an issue with it, then you can go find someone else. You don't have to sit there and spend like a couple of minutes of your precious human life to write a negative comment on my video about my voice. Like, if she had a personal issue with my voice, then she has a personal issue with how she is not being heard in her own personal life. Okay, there's another person who was talking about, you know, I'm tired of these tarot readings saying the same stuff all the time. How about putting on something more entertaining? Well, look, if you want entertainment, okay, go somewhere else. Yes, this is technically for entertainment, but if I'm putting your ass to sleep, go find someone else that can entertain your motherfucking ass, okay? Beep. Just saying. There was another woman, okay, who almost did the same thing, and she was like, you know, your voice is so monotonous. Okay, if you feel like I'm putting you to sleep, go find someone else. Like, I don't understand where people come off and they have to put a negative comment. It's like they have to. Now, for those people who have to put a negative comment on a video that is through my personal channeling, through my spirit guide, putting out a message for the collective to hear, it is not your freaking message if you're not hearing this. And don't make it your reading also. So I have a personal issue with, and it's not everyone, okay guys, but I've noticed that in the past week, there's negativity that's going on, and it's collective, okay? So it's not just, you know, targeting myself. I'm in awareness of this. Collectively, I believe there's like 5 planets going retrograde, okay? And so people are feeling a little bit off kilter. They have a need to be rude, a little bit negative, and they may not personally know where this energy is coming from. Now, I know where this energy is coming from. I don't like it because I feel like there's stuff from my past life that's actually coming up in this present moment. So the other thing I wanted to say, I went on a retreat out this weekend. There's a lot that happened this weekend, guys. Even though I didn't do tarot, because tarot is not my life, right? It's a part of my life, but it's not ruling my life, and I don't want it to rule my life also and make it something that I have to do on a daily basis. So, for the weekend, I went on a 3-day retreat, a Buddhist retreat with Dojin, Panlop Rinpoche, and it was on the Mahamudra meditation. I've learned a lot during this 3-day retreat. Now, from what I was communicated to, that I'm not supposed to share the content from this retreat towards the collective. And through Buddhism, okay, you have to be called to teach or receive blessings from the guru to teach certain things, that you learn through Buddhism. And so I would like to respect what was being communicated to me about not sharing this information, but I'll more than likely bring some points about what I've learned, but not really go into depth or into detail what I have learned through this particular retreat. It actually really helped me to get out of this negative funk. And there's one thing that I do want to share from this retreat, which I feel is invaluable, okay, towards everyone. Let me go ahead and find it. It says meditation is a familiarization perfected that is freedom from mental engagement. So the purpose of meditation is to free yourself from thinking. So it's not mentally engaging that is important to meditation. So the purpose of meditation is to free your mind. Free your mind from thinking. Stop thinking. That is the whole purpose of meditation. And what people don't realize, okay, and these are the unawakened ones, and obviously it's the ones who have the need to write negative comments on my channel. They're not awakened, because if the person was awakened, they wouldn't spend their precious human life to write something negative on anyone's channel. Point blank, period. If you don't have anything positive to say, then keep it to yourself. Just because, your view, okay, is not in alignment with my view, doesn't mean that makes you right. Okay, now obviously that person has the freedom to voice whatever they think or feel, but not on my channel. And I was on the verge of thinking, would it be easier to shut off the comments? Now, I really like the idea of leaving the comment section on so that you guys could vent, right? And really express yourself, and really expressing your feelings is healing, and I encourage that for everyone, especially if you don't have anyone to talk to about the twin flame journey, because not everyone is on this journey. But just know this, okay? The twin flame journey is to help do like self-realization about your own actions, about your own pain and suffering. Why are you going through this? Are you going to allow yourself to really suffer when you can liberate yourself from pain and suffering? And because of your twin, thanks to your twin, you become enlightened. You become awakened, and you become more wise through learning wisdom, compassion, forgiveness, and so forth. It's really unfortunate that there's a lot of unawakened people, and I created this channel to help people. that was it. I don't get where, someone has a nerve where I spend my precious human life and put out free videos every day for someone to just shit all over it, right? I don't like your voice because it's monotonous. It's so easy for someone to just write something negative when I poured my heart and soul and my energy into producing these videos, which takes up to 3 hours a day of my time. And if I'm doing 3 or 4 zodiac readings, guess what? It takes longer. Okay, that's pretty much like I want to say 5 or 6 to almost 7 hours of my day to produce those videos. So anyways, I had to vent. Moving on. The other thing I would like to say is that thank you. I've reached 20,000 subscribers. So if you're still here with me, thank you. If you've been with me since the very beginning, y'all know, okay, this, I don't put out fluff. I'm not here for pure entertainment. Okay, I really do want to help. That is my the reason why I'm here on YouTube, is to really truly put out healing messages for the collective. Some of my messages, okay, they're not going to be easy to hear, but it's so that it's going to awaken you, is to see a different perspective, something that maybe you've suppressed or pushed to the side. Maybe it's something that you need to really work on yourself, and that's why I put out the truth. Okay, now those truths may not, resonate with you completely, but at least there might be some nuggets of information within each of my videos that is helpful on your personal journey. That is it, guys, right? And so thank you all for my lovely subscribers. I know, right? So with that being said, okay, if you guys have also followed me from the very beginning, y'all know, okay, I've mentioned this before in the past. When I hit 20,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do like a giveaway. So this Friday I will go live, okay, and I'm gonna give away 6 prizes. Okay, so the prizes are: for first place, it's a free reading. Second place, it's a twin flame quickie. Third place, it's an astrological reading done by Sunny. Okay, the fourth place is you get the salts, okay, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And then fifth place, it is a spray of your choice, so you could pick whatever spray that you like. And the sixth place is a wand. Okay, so I reserved one beautiful wand for a beautiful subscriber. Okay, so this will be your wand, whoever gets to win this one. Now, in order to win or participate on the live, if you send a super chat, okay, during the live, then I will enter your name into a drawing that I will announce on the following Monday, if you've won the first 3 prizes. Okay, actually first 2. Okay, I will actually give away the astrological reading on Friday, and I'm going to just do random stuff, right? Like pick a number or guess, I don't know, it like psychic games, right? I'll figure it out once we get to that point. But I'll be giving away 4 prizes during the session on Friday. Okay, and I'll be doing free 1-question readings that day. So if you've donated, okay, let's say that you make a super chat donation and you send in a question and I don't get to answer your question, I will try my best to answer. I'll do a separate video if I'm not able to answer your question in the live. So if you made a donation, I will at least try to answer your question through another video if I don't get to your reading on that day. But just know that your name will be recorded and entered into a drawing for a free reading. And guys, you can go to my website and pick whatever reading that you feel called, okay, that is going to be beneficial for you. Okay, so I really hope that I see you all on Friday. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. The last time I did the giveaway was at 10,000 subscribers, and so thank you all for liking, commenting, and sharing you know, my videos. And I really do hope that my videos are helpful. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to mention here, okay, and I know this is going to be a very long video, sorry guys, is I got creative over the weekend. And as you know, I was talking about my throat, right? And I got creative and I made a new product, guys. Okay, it's called minty salts. I kid you not. Okay, this is for sinus, allergy, and body aches. Now, depending on how long you've been with me, I used to have a product called Namaste, which was eucalyptus, I believe, like a eucalyptus and peppermint bath bomb. Okay, so that is actually being released by this because it has that and then some in this particular product. And so guys, this actually was very helpful for me over the weekend. That's why I made a batch, you know, for you all, and I got really like creative over the weekend, guys. Okay, so this one, if you really want to take a medicinal bath, get the minty salts. Okay, this is going to help soothe your sinuses, your body aches and pains, and also if you have some sort of allergy, okay, go ahead and check this out. But also if you have allergies, make sure you read the ingredients that's on the website to make sure that you're not sensitive to any of those products within. Okay, also I have it in a bath bomb, guys. Okay, and this thing is huge. Now if you had my pumpkin spice latte before from last year, which I will bring back whenever October rolls around, right? This one is foamy. Okay, so this is a foamy bath bomb, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Now it's very light when it comes to like the menthol smell. This is more of a relaxation healing bath. Okay, but the menthol smell is not as strong in the bath bomb as it is in the bath salts. Okay, now if you get the tube, this is the same thing that you get in this jar. It's just half the size. So what I've noticed with this one is that you can get at least 2 uses out of this if you plan to use this to put half of the salts in a bowl with hot water. So I've tried this over the weekend, guys, and it works. So you put half of this into a bowl, and then you put like a towel over your head, and you just, you know, use it for aromatherapy purposes. And it smelled so good, guys. I was like, wow, I have to share this with everyone, especially if you have allergies or sinuses. And so guys, okay, go ahead and give this a whirl. You know, for this one, it's like $4 American. This one I believe is $8 American, and this one is 9. Okay, so this one is huge, and let's see, let me grab a bath bomb so you can see how big it is. So this is a regular size, this is a large size, okay, standard, and then this, okay, is the big size. It's only one size, okay, and this is called minty bomb. Okay, so minty bomb and minty salts. Okay, guys, so I have that also. And I'm not gonna lie, okay, for 3 days I didn't do tarot. So what did Scorpio moon do? You know, Scorpio moon can't sit still and do nothing. Okay, I have to do something. I realize that I can't just sit still. So guys, I created jewelry. Okay, so this one is a twin crystal quartz. This is a one of a kind, and so it's like two clear quartz that is stuck to one. So this is a one of a kind piece. If you guys are interested in this particular one, okay. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. And it's really beautiful, guys. Okay, you can slip this on, it's stretchable. And also I have the green kyanite. Okay, so I do have I got a bunch of kyanites. So if you guys would like a kyanite, okay, I have this one available. And also this one, I forget the stone, but I think it's chrysalia. This is a healing stone, okay, and it's really beautiful. It looks like aventurine. It's more like a blue gray, like almost like a turquoise, and it's really gorgeous, guys. Okay, so I have this one available, and you can read all about the healing properties. So I was thinking of you guys over the weekend. So instead of doing personal readings and doing general readings, I was thinking about creating other healing products for the collective. Okay, and so I really hope that you guys enjoy these precious pieces that I've created. Okay, now each one of my jewelries, they're unique, guys. Okay, I make it according to how I feel. And like I say, I don't like to work on stuff if I'm not feeling it. And this weekend I was feeling the need to make stuff as opposed to doing readings. And thank you for allowing me to really work on these things for you all. It really means a lot to me, guys. I spend time to really create these beautiful products for you all. And also everything that I create or make is for healing, okay, especially with the wands and the salts and everything else. And I made hold on. Sorry, guys, that was my daddy. Moving on. I guess that's cute, right? So let's see here. I think that's it. I vented a lot. It's 22 minutes into this particular channeling, right? I said enough. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's go ahead. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the general collective energies of divine masculine, divine feminine, and what are their energies towards each other? Now, guys, just think that masculine and feminine energy, we all have them within ourselves. So it really depends on which energy that is stronger in your placement for today. Okay. And just know that once we become balanced within our masculine and feminine energy, that is when union happens. Now, I'm very curious to see, like, what are the energies between masculines and feminines, because I ain't gonna lie, guys, okay? I had a rough week. My son had his birthday this weekend, and it was nice. It was very relaxing, but other than that, I kept fighting this energy, guys. So I'm really curious. And look at this. Oh my god, so many people are calling me. I'll call them back. We have ripeness. It's in reverse. I really feel like things are not ripened yet. I feel like this is the mind of masculine. They have not yet completed a situation that they're currently going through. So maybe it's not time for masculines to really come forward towards the feminine. I really feel like masculines, they're connecting with the feminines with their inner voice. So this is through telepathic conversation. Now, do you see that there's two dolphins here and there's a crystal in the center, and here is masculine, okay, and the mind of the feminine. So I really feel like masculine is connecting through feminines through telepathy, okay? Mind to mind connection is what I'm seeing here. And it's really important, guys, okay? I hope you guys took your salt baths yesterday. And if you haven't, okay, the full moon is very strong 3 days before and 3 days after, okay? Just letting you guys know. So if you guys want to get the minty salts, go ahead and get it today, especially if you live here in the United States. I can get it to you within 3 days. So what I'm seeing here is that masculines, they are using their inner voice to the divine feminines, that they're working on themselves. However, they're not ready quite yet, okay? They haven't ripened yet, from what I can see. Wow, guys. Now, this is so ironic because over the weekend, we were talking about ordinary mind. Okay, so this tells me that masculine is not in their ordinary mind. Now, I told you guys already that I'm not going to disclose anything that I've learned from my retreat, but let me explain to you what ordinary mind is, okay? Ordinary mind is in a state of just not having an opinion. It's almost like you're in a resting state, right? So let's see. Okay, so this is okay. So here is what an unawakened mind is. Your mind is possessed by awareness. So if you're unawakened, you're aware. And awareness means you have a thought in your mind. Okay. The mind itself is alone, and all the nirvana and samsara flow to the root is the mind. So in other words, okay, take, for example, bondage. Bondage is the mind being bound to something. So if you're bound by a thought, okay, that thought, it's what sticks to your mind. So you're unawakened because you're actually attaching yourself to a thought in your mind. Okay. So in this instance, maybe you haven't let it go, or you can't let it go, you know, for whatever opinions that you may have. If you free yourself from these thoughts, you become liberated. So you have to be in awareness. If you're not aware, you're unawakened, okay, because you're allowing these thoughts bind or cling to your thoughts, your mind. When you liberate the mind from thoughts, okay, that bind you, then we have our ordinary mind. And that is wisdom. That is being present, okay, and that is the way how you can see your mind. Now, it takes practice, guys. You know, can you really see your thoughts? So, like, if you have a thought in your mind and you're already making an opinion, okay, you observe it and you release and you let it go. You don't hold on to any of those thoughts, because thoughts, okay, can be temporary. You don't have to make them permanent unless it's something that you have to retain, like, you know, like a memory that you have to, you know, hold on to, you know, like, I don't know, using the bathroom, basic stuff like that. But if you use it in a sense where you're clinging to any kind of negativity, that is where you need to really see what kind of mind or state of mind that you're in. Okay. And what I'm seeing here is that masculines, they're unawakened. So they're not, they haven't achieved enlightenment, or they haven't achieved a sense of wisdom. And I really feel like they're using their inner voice, communicating with the feminine. Okay. Now, I was just about to say, now if this shit's boring to you, go ahead and click off, because nobody told you to stick around. We're 30 minutes into this channeling, right? I'm just saying. Moving on. Feminines, you're in the receptivity. So get this. Masculines, they're sending signals to the feminines. You guys are in no communication through the 3D. Okay, this is telepathic 5D communication. So what I'm seeing is that feminines, you are receiving these messages from masculines. Okay, that masculines, they're not quite ready yet to really approach their feminine, but they're working on it. And as a matter of fact, guys, I had a dream about my masculine this morning right before I woke up. Now, I don't remember exactly what had happened, but I remember another dream about getting my hair cut. And this woman cut my hair really short, and I was like, oh my God. She gave me a bob, which, you know, I've had a bob before, guys. You know, I had my hair short before, but that's not what I wanted. So I think the haircut was a little bit more. But I remember seeing my twin in my dream last night. So I did get to, be with him in that state of consciousness. So feminines, you're in the receptivity of masculine's inner voice, okay? And towards the masculine, we have celebration, but it's in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that feminines, you are not with the masculines, okay, due to a third party situation. So it's very clear that in this particular collective, feminines, you are not physically with your masculine. You're with the masculine in spirit. And it's because of a third party. Okay, now masculines, they're working on themselves, and they're really communicating to their feminines in the 5D. Okay, for some it could be 3D communication, but what I'm feeling, this is more receptivity, being a receiver towards telepathic communication. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's see what's going on with this. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the energy of divine, masculine, and feminine through the subconscious? And what is going on towards each other? What is going on beneath the surface? Guys, I got disturbance, man. They're pressure washing my building over here. So I know, right? If it ain't the lawnmower guy, it's something else. Like, that's what I pay for around this bitch, right? At least you're keeping the shit clean. Anyways, moving on. Masculines, I feel like they are no longer in a state of adjudication. I really feel like they're not being judgmental because they haven't ripened to really move on. Okay, so this tells me that masculines are still dealing with a third party interference, and either they're getting out of a judgment, or they're no longer being judgmental because they haven't awakened. Okay, so maybe masculines, they're in some sort of awareness that who are they to judge in a situation, very much like those negative naysayers that want to put negative comments on my channel, right? Same difference, you know. Who are they to judge because they're not awakened to the situation? And also, wow, we have here the masculine energy. So the masculines is showing up, okay, with their what? Inner voice. So masculines, I feel that this is the beginning, okay, to communicate. So I see here a 1 and a 2, and it's about their ordinary mind. So masculine, okay, since it came up in reverse, masculines, they're not awakened to their state of ordinariness because things are not clear to the masculines, which tells me perhaps these masculines, Maybe they don't understand the true nature of what meditation means. And it is no surprise that number one, okay, I went through a retreat. Number two, even Scorpio Moon, who has meditated for the past 6 years, still needs to be guided into meditation and a proper way of meditating. Okay, and understanding the true nature of, clearing the mind instead of bringing in negative thoughts, because you don't have to meditate for hours and hours to get the benefits of meditation, guys, okay? That is a misconception with a lot of people. A lot of people, they don't understand, well, I've meditated for hours, okay? Well, why did you meditate for hours when you can meditate very simply for maybe up to 5 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, even 30 minutes, and be good? Because in a shorter period of time, you have learned to master your thoughts by clearing your mind and checking out. That doesn't mean like, being under the influence of something and just like, oh yeah, like, that was so amazing. No, not like that, guys, okay? Like, you can get that realization. It's almost like a sense of euphoria of knowing, of sitting still. Like, once you know you've really sat still with yourself and do not let any kind of outside interference come into your mind, that is when you actually feel very powerful, because you know how to control yourself in your mind and not let things from the outside come in to affect or influence you. I feel like masculines, when it comes to the feminines, okay, they are not still mastered in their meditative mind, okay? They are not truly fully awakened, and they're working on it. That's why, masculines, who are they to judge, other people when they're not really, 100 themselves? And that's what I'm saying. That's what's going on with this masculine. So masculines, they're in awareness of this vibration. Now with the feminine, dang, we have marriage. So feminines, okay, sorry. Feminines, you're in a receptivity about marriage, okay? This is marriage in general. And what I'm seeing is that there's a couple things here. Maybe you're in awareness that masculines, okay, they're dealing with a marital situation. For others, okay, feminines, if you're married to a karmic, you're in a karmic situation. This is the truth and reality of your 3D physical experience. Now, you're receiving also for some that marriage is very much on your mind. Is it going to be with masculine, or is it going to be with the soulmate? Who knows, right? But there's vibration of a commitment, a self-honoring relationship that you really want to receive. So honestly, what this feels like is that feminines are manifesting the desire to be married, okay, in a 3D existence. On the physical plane. So feminines very much want to have a marriage, where they're with someone who is actually on their same vibration. Now, obviously, feminines, you don't want to attract your masculine if your masculine's not ready to offer this to you, if they're coming to you as a page or someone who can't really offer you what you're looking for. But I feel like feminines, you're in the manifestation. So while you're manifesting, okay, you want the end of the third party situation. So feminines, okay, when it comes to the masculine, you really want to put closure towards this third party. You're like, you know what? You want this vibration to end. You don't want to be in this repeat cycle, this karma, this karmic experience of you being a third wheel. Okay, you want to put closure, you want to put an end to it. Masculines, they're receiving the call or the signs, okay, that they're tuned in to the feminine's energy. Masculines, they're hearing this. Now guys, I kid you not, I had a dream about my masculine. My masculine told me that he's working on himself. Like, I kid you not, guys. He told me he was working on himself, and after that I woke up. I was like, oh, okay. Thanks for checking in, even though we haven't communicated for a while. But that was actually nice to know. That came to me through my dream state. So if you guys have been having dreams, go ahead and document the types of dreams that you've been having, okay? Because that could be helpful in your present consciousness, okay? Awaken the conscious state of being. So let's see. Let me go ahead and get straight into the tarot. So I'm going to do both masculines and feminines, okay, separately for today. Because I really want to see where the masculines and feminines are at, you know, within themselves and towards the connection with each other. So Spirit, can you please reveal to me, what is the masculines currently thinking? What are they feeling? What do they want? What do they want to do about the situation? What is the challenge? And what is the outcome? I really feel like masculines are starting to see the true nature of themselves, that, you know, no one can be 100% ready, okay? Sometimes you have to be like at a state of 80%, okay, to try, okay, to at least put in some genuine effort. I feel like masculines are generally working on themselves, you know, especially with that message I got from my masculine in my dream state. I really feel like they are putting in the effort of really putting their best foot forward, okay, within themselves before they can truly show up towards the feminine. Dang, look at this, guys, okay? So masculines, they feel like they can't really move on. This is the thing. Over the past weekend, okay, and throughout the whole week of last week, I've been feeling this way. Honestly, guys, I mean, I feel like a masculine energy. I feel defeated. I feel like I can't move on. Should I? It's very difficult, right? This energy was very hard, very difficult to kind of go through. And here is masculines, they're manifesting, okay, maybe they're doing meditation, but they have all the tools necessary to create, you know, what it is that they wish and desire. And it's strength. This is beautiful. Guys, I can't reiterate how many times, okay, over the weekend, I have tried whatever I can to get out of this negative mindset. Now, as you know, okay, I was complaining about my throat on Friday, and it's still continuing to bother me, but it's not so much for today, which is really nice, you know, and I've done everything I could to get out of this negative mindset. Sometimes I found myself being in a trance, thinking about my state of being, like, why am I like this? Why am I so fixated on, you know, me getting sick, when I know that I have the power to heal myself, you know? The only person that can really heal is you, okay? So you do the steps necessary. So what did I do? I tried to do meditation. I took a salt bath. I took a lemon, even made tea, you know, and just kept myself in positive affirmations. I even did tapping. I even did like hypnosis over the weekend. I did everything, guys. In the midst of that, you know, I got really creative and did so much. Okay. And I see that masculine here is finding the courage, okay, of getting out of this negative energy of not feeling like, you know, they're patient, right? It's this impatience. Now, this is where the mind comes in, and this is where meditation comes in. Now, if you feel like this isn't happening fast enough, you know, I'm not good enough, you know, too much time has passed, you know, and this masculine isn't really tempering their emotions, guess what? They're actually creating more illusion in their mindset. So in order to get out of this negative mindset, you need to like kind of nip it in the bud, okay? Because they're not practicing their ordinariness. It's showing up in here, okay? 2 times. And I see that masculines, they really want to work on offering this pentacle towards the feminine. Now, I see that there's a couple of pentacles here in the tree. I feel like it's been 3 years, okay, where masculines, you know, they felt the need to really move their best foot forward, okay, to offer this pentacle towards the feminine. Now, this may happen in the 4th year, but I feel like right now, masculines they're currently working on it. That's what I'm seeing. And And dang, they're going through a really tough energy, guys. So masculines, I feel like the reason why they're stopping is because something shocking happened, or something that is out of their hands has manifested. And what they're realizing is that they can't really work on a third party situation. Now, I feel like this is in regards to the karmic, okay? Also, not being able to work on themselves. And look, there's another 3, so they're waiting for the right time. Now, it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, okay, where this masculine is just waiting for the right time, because they feel like they can't work on the situation for whatever reason. I feel like it's in the past 3 years. So I really feel like 3 years is very significant for this collective, or the number 3, okay? Take what 3 resonates, but good things come in 3s. You know, what I'm seeing is that, you know, there is no communication coming from the feminine. Masculines know this, okay? And what I'm also seeing is that it's because there's conflict, competition, there's karmics that are in the way. And masculine has realized the truth. They receive some sort of clear message that they want to choose the connection with the feminine. They want you, okay, feminine? I'm definitely seeing this. This is the pentacle that masculine is thinking. Maybe within a year, they're going to offer your hand in marriage. Like, I can't make this stuff up. That's what I'm feeling. You know, if it's not marriage, guys, okay, I really feel like it's a relationship where they really want to offer some kind of partnership with their feminines. Feminines, you're receiving this clear communication. And I really feel like it's telepathic communication from your masculine, okay? And masculines, they've been thinking about this. Now, I see here, this could be in September, because I see here 9 cups, okay? And it could be 9 months. You know, masculines have been thinking about, you know, their wishes and their desires. And they're very passionate, okay, towards this change. I feel like masculines, they do want to change. They want to take matters into their own hands, and they want to apologize. I really feel like for some, it could be within a day to a week. So I'm definitely seeing that there is an apology, okay, that masculines are getting out of a relationship. Maybe for some, they're going to apologize that they weren't able to offer you a sense of commitment. And that's why they were holding themselves back. Maybe because they were, you know, rude. This masculine realizes that, you know, they were a jerk. You know, they didn't really value the feminine in a way where, you know, they didn't really look at their actions from what I can feel. And so masculines, you know, they're at a crossroads about a decision, okay? And I feel like they decided that they just needed time to heal. So, you know, in the very beginning, who are they to judge when they're not really ripened? If the timing isn't right, I feel like they need a little bit of time. It could be 1 to 3 weeks, guys, okay? That's what I'm seeing here so far. Or 1 to 3 days. Take it as it resonates, okay? And I see that they were sitting alone by themselves about how they're pushing everyone away within their reach. And they become really cold and really distant. And I really feel like for some, they actually got over a commitment or relationship. And that's why things aren't really growing, okay? Especially with the feminines for now. But I see that masculines, they want to pour out their emotions towards their feminine. And this could be the feminine energy, right? I feel like masculines, they want to communicate, okay, that they've been defensive towards you because they put you in a third-party situation. So what's the holding this masculine back is that, yes, there was a third party that interfered in the connection. Masculines know this. They're not quite ready yet to approach the feminine, but very soon, I feel for this particular collective, you're going to be hearing from your divine counterpart. They just feel like, whatever that they say may not come off very clear. Maybe some of these masculines have a hard time of expressing themselves about how they feel. Because I really feel like this masculine really wants to come through, and that's why they're feeling defeated. They're like, damn, I missed the opportunity to offer my love towards the feminine. And that's why masculines, they're resting, okay? And they're trying to figure their stuff out, okay? About how that they can offer you a long-term partnership. That's what I'm seeing, guys. Let's see what else. What I'm seeing here is that this masculine, they're thinking that they haven't really communicated their truth towards you. That's what I'm seeing. And they're having a really hard time of communicating. That's why they're not communicating to you in the physical, but they are through 5D consciousness. Okay, through dreams. Okay, through thoughts. What I'm also seeing is that they feel like they've been really dishonest with their feminines. They weren't really telling you the truth, that they were hiding this communication. Like, I feel like they're taken aback, like they don't want to talk to you right now, because for some, they feel like it's too premature. They're still like trying to figure out like what is the best way to communicate to the feminine. And what I'm seeing here is that they really want to balance things out. They want to have a heart-to-heart discussion. They want to figure out what is the best method to conversate. Now, I feel like for some, okay, it's been 6 years, okay, 5 to 6 years where you've known this person, okay, and finally your person really wants to balance things out after, those years. Dang, look at this. We have Wheel of Fortune here. So right now, they really want to pursue you, feminine. They really feel like you are a destined connection. And I really feel that very strongly that your person really values you, even if they haven't communicated this to you. The challenge, okay, is the Two of Pentacles, is to really find balance within themselves before they can really come to you. I feel like they're by themselves. They're trying to balance out their physical life. They're trying to figure out how you can fit in. So they're working on it, right? I feel like slowly but surely, masculines, they're trying to find a way of how they can add you into their life. They're not quite ready yet, but soon, okay? I feel like they're kind of like trying to figure out what is it that they need to do to bring you back into their life. And in the outcome, they're watching you. They're coming in as a page. Jeez, man. So the timing isn't right, okay? They can't offer this to you right now. There's something about year. I feel like it might take another year, or it's been about a year, okay? Everyone's timing is different. I see 1 to 2 years. It's been 5 or 6 years you've known this person. I saw 3 years, guys. There's a lot of pentacles in this particular channeling for today, okay? Especially from this masculine towards the feminine. Again, 7 of Pentacles. This masculine really feels like everything that they've invested in the past 7 years never came into like a ripening. It's like, what has a masculine done in the past 7 years from then until now? Did they manifest anything? Was there anything that came out of the past 7 years? What was masculine doing with the past 7 years of their life? That's why the only thing they can do is just watch you, because they feel like they're not ready yet. They're not good enough. They're working on themselves. They definitely are not ready to approach you right now, because they feel that they need some work. And I really feel like these masculines are seeing that the feminines are actually doing much better than the masculine energy. Yeah, I really feel like this masculine feels like they've been a fool for the past 7 years. There's nothing that masculine can show for of what happened in the past 7 years of this masculine's life. I really feel like for a majority, of you. You've known this person for some time. I'm seeing 5 to 6 years, guys. You've known this one. Okay, could be 7 years. Maybe you've known this one for 7. I feel like whoever this collective is, you've known your person for some time. Are they ready? Not quite. There's no communication, but there is telepathic mind-to-mind connection that's going on between masculine and feminine. Okay, they're working on themselves to approach you. I see that they're making efforts. Okay, but right now, if you were to approach them today, they're not feeling 100. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So let's go ahead and see, where is the feminine at? So feminines, what is currently going on with your energy towards masculine? How are you currently thinking? How are you feeling? What is it that you want? What do you want to do about the situation? What is the challenge? And what is the outcome? What is the current energy of divine feminine towards masculine? Please, Spirit, thank you. You're going through a dark night of the soul. So, you know, you're facing your shadows, you're facing your fears, and it's very heavy energy. Do you see this? Both masculines and feminines, you guys feel defeated. You feel like you get, you know, masculine can't go on. Feminines, you know, you're trying to look into yourself. We just had a passing of a full moon, so maybe something was reflected to you, and it's about how masculine, how you feel masculines love, but they're not really communicating it to you. You know this, but is masculine saying this? No, because I see that they're not even talking. They're being very cold towards you, and you don't even know how masculine feels. And I see that they're being deceptive. They're feeling like, you know, they're not telling you the truth. The truth is that they do love you. Okay, they do want to work it out, but in the 3D and physical reality, they don't feel like they're good enough. And feminines, you know, what I'm seeing here is that, you know, you have made a decision, okay, that you know, you don't want to work on it unless there's equal exchange of give and take. And that's what the masculine wanted to give. Masculines, they wanted to give this to their feminines. And look at this. We have 7 of Swords. So feminines, okay, maybe you're not really expressing your truth, that you really want to, you know, go back towards the masculine and have a new beginning. So you want this. Masculine feels like they can't. You know, and it's all because there's no communication that's going on. There's only telepathic communication, and you're not seeing something here, feminines, okay? Things are not being illuminated towards the situation. Maybe you're not feeling happy that you're gonna, you know, maybe your ego here is in the way. Maybe your ego is here in a way because you're not with your masculine and the physical, and you really want reunion. Okay, you really want to celebrate with your masculine, and this could be within 3 months for some. Okay, and you really want to take action. So, you know, I really feel like both masculines and feminines, you both really want to come together, but you guys are still not in alignment. It's going to take masculines to really heal themselves about, like, you know, their worthiness. Are they worthy of feminine? You know, and feminines, you know, I feel like you need the strength and courage to express yourself because there's no communication. Masculines, they're thinking that they're not communicating. Feminines, you know that you aren't. Now, there could be a blockage. There could have been an event in the past that prohibits you guys from really speaking clearly to one another, maybe because of a third-party interference. And you're really burdened by this. You know, it's really tough on the feminines. You really want to move forward, but you're hurt. And I feel like you're hurt because you keep thinking about the past. And you're really trying to put down your guard because what happened in the past was hurtful. So it's really painful. So I really feel like feminines, you're revisiting a painful experience of your past. So get this. You know, why go back to the past when we can just think about the present moment? You can't change the past. Now, obviously, you want forgiveness and you want an apology, or you want, you know, to reconcile differences. And it's very natural to want those things. But you have to have those things in order to really free yourself from your mind. okay, of what he said or she, he or she didn't say. I really feel like you really want the truth from the masculine. This is how masculine is thinking towards the feminine, and feminines, you really want masculine to talk. There's resistance here. Okay, so instead of masculine coming through in the physical to communicate to their feminines, they're doing it through telepathic conversation, right? And what I'm seeing is that feminines, you just want to wrap up the cycle. You want to have a brand new beginning. And get this, masculine does too. They want the world similar to you. Now, I see that there could be a karmic that is in the way. And that's why you're feeling like, you want closure, you want an ending, you need to work on yourself. You know that you're not perfect. You know your masculine isn't perfect, but there's something here dealing with a third party energy that keeps interfering in the connection between you two. And you're starting to lose your patience, feminines, because I really feel like, you know what? You've waited long enough, you're trying to figure out what should you do in this current state. And it's really up to how much have you really worked on yourself. So feminines, I really feel that for today, you're really evaluating yourself. Are you making yourself a lot bigger than what you are? Is it because of your ego? Is your ego actually getting in the way? Because you don't want to address, your personal issues of healing and spiritual growth. Just because you have an understanding of, what spirituality means and you're the awakened one, are you truly awakened when you've lost patience? Because being awakened means you understand patience. And what I'm saying is that feminines, okay, maybe you don't have the patience to really offer this for another year. It's like, wow, this is taking way too long. You don't know if you can hold out another year. It's been how many years so far? And what did I say? For some, it's been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Okay. You're not very clear with your intent. And it's because your masculine has been very cold. And they're non-expressive, non-communicative towards their feminines. And feminines, you feel like, you don't have a voice to express your feelings towards your masculine, because masculines, they either cut you out, they don't want to hear you, they're coming off as cold, and you don't know how to take this energy, right? What I'm also saying is that you've made a decision. It was very hard for you to make a choice. And the choice is that, you're open to communicate through art, through some kind of communication. This is an expression of like maybe a photograph, a piece of like artwork, a visual of some sort. It could be music, something very creative. Okay. It could be, this is my emoji card. It could be an emoji. And I see that, you've reflected that you're not happy. You've been in separation from your masculine, and you're really working out your demons, okay? Your inner shadows. And I really saw that with the masculines, right? Masculines, they're working on their inner voice. So I really feel that, feminines, you're also working on this too. And look at this, you're watching masculine also. You're watching and you're making observations that you don't want to let this go. So feminines, okay, you still have hope regardless of how long it's been, right? You hate that P word. You hate that word. But you've learned to embrace it because why? You have forgiveness. You have compassion. You have understanding. You have wisdom. And your patience is really trying on you. But even after all is said and done, you still love your masculine. And I see that you want to put an end to this third party situation. That's what I feel that's going on with the feminines currently. For some, okay, you guys are receiving like something about a marriage. Either there's an ending of a marriage, or you're ending a marriage, or there is like a relationship Okay, you're receiving messages that masculine really wants to offer you marriage or offer you a commitment. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. So, feminines, you're thinking, you've been single, you've been working on yourself. Masculines, they've been thinking, okay, they're being cold and a jerk. They're not even communicating. And feminines, you're just, just doing you. You're just doing you. Masculines, they're not with you. I mean, they're not with you in the physical. And look, it's been 9 years, right? 9 years, feminines, you've been trained to really work on you, do you. That's what I'm seeing. Now, how this masculine is feeling, or feminines, how you're feeling is this Four of Swords energy. So feminines, you're feeling like you've really worked on yourself. You want to get out of this non-communication, you really want to move things forward. You really want to heal whatever remnants that you have that's going on of being stuck. So you're trapped in your head about the situation. This is where it gets interesting. Both masculines and feminines, you guys are very similar. I really feel like you guys are working on each other. You're not 100, but both of you guys are pretty much in the same vibration, but different, right? And so what I'm seeing here is that feminines, you really want to really be in your head. So feminines, I mean, are you truly awakened to this situation? You really want to stay stuck in your head? Are you stuck on masculine? Because I see that you are. So you're being tied down to your situation. This is what you want. You want to really, attach yourself to masculines. And masculines, after all this time, they really want to give you balance. So you're still bound to this connection. And what did I say about binding? Binding is an unawakened mind. It's because you're attached to masculine energy. You're attached to wanting to be with the masculine. Now, wanting to, be with a particular person is not bad. I'm not saying that, but the energy is still there. You're still attached. So you still want masculine. You still want this. But do you want the old masculine where masculine was unavailable to you, feminine? Or do you want like a matured, wise masculine? Do you want a divine masculine, right? Let's see. Right now you're manifesting. So you're like, you know what? Maybe I should contribute, to masculine, because I see your two major arcana. Okay, masculines, they're in the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and feminines, you're the Magician. So feminines, you're manifesting your masculine, and masculines, they feel you are their destiny. So both you guys are creating karma, the causes and conditions to manifest one another. Masculines, they're communicating to their feminines that they're working on themselves. They're not ready yet. Okay, which pretty much means give them a little time within 1 to 3 weeks. It could be 1 to 3 months. This masculine collective will approach the feminine. Okay, feminines, I really feel like you have to be open towards communication. Masculines are a little bit cut off because they don't know what the hell to say. Just saying. And feminines, you've been sitting here working on yourself, and so you have like an upper hand when it comes to really showing your strength. Masculines are working on it. So the challenge here, okay, is this 10 of Cups in the reverse. So your challenge is to get out of, not having a beautiful relationship with your masculine. For some, like for some of my feminines, okay, if you're in a marriage, you're actually getting out of a marriage that isn't emotionally fulfilling you, and it's been about maybe 10 months since you've been feeling dumpy. Okay, now this might trickle into October for some. Okay, this is a general reading. But what I'm seeing here is that feminines, your challenge is to turn this card upside down and make it right side up so that you can have everything bliss, fulfillment in partnerships, being emotionally fulfilled, and really being truly happy. You need to really fill your own cup. Now, I see you've been working on yourself. You've been single this whole time, or you've been freeing yourself, working on your independence, and that's good. Okay, but your challenge is to get out of the emotional aspect, okay, of not having a relationship with another person, okay, when you have to really fill your cup up first before you can truly manifest this. So I really feel like feminines, okay, you're not too far off. Masculines, they're just not matured enough. Okay, they're working on themselves, but they're not at the maturity to have a conversation with the feminines. Okay, they don't have it. It's emotional, it's mental, they don't know what to say. You want a king, feminines. You don't want a page, and the page is showing up. And the outcome, look at this, we have the queen. So feminines, okay, so the timing isn't quite right. You are actually glorious and beautiful or handsome. You are actually like the life of the party. Okay, you are glowing and growing. Okay, your spiritual growth is awakening. Okay, it's getting better. And masculine here, they're not. They're a page and you're a queen. And you're a sassy queen. So you know what's up. So masculine, that's why they're showing up as a page, because they realize if they put you and them together, they feel less than you. You're starting to see that you feel lonely, even though that you're doing so well. The only thing that you don't have is masculine, you know, when you're learning to not be codependent on another person. That's why you're looking good and you're feeling good. But at the same token, you haven't really mastered this aloneness, because of a lack of not feeling like you're good enough or not having enough, possibly because of masculine not being with you in the physical, or you weren't the chosen one, or for some, if you actually got out of a relationship, you lost so much money. So what is looking like, you got yourself put together when in another sense that you're not. You're struggling too. And I really feel like masculines doesn't see this. Both of you and the masculines, you guys are like feeling unbalanced. Both of you. It's just feminines, you guys are better at portraying that you're actually doing well. But beneath the surface, you're not. You're struggling as much as the masculine is over here. So I really feel like for both masculines and feminines, both of you guys are working on yourself beneath the surface. It's just on the surface level, feminines look like they're doing well, but masculines, they're in the shadows. They're not even communicating to their feminines, but they want to communicate to you, but they're not expressing it in a physical sense. They're doing it through telepathic communication. They're thinking that feminines, they're trying to work on themselves, but they're having a hard time. And that's what I'm seeing, guys. Feminines, you're gonna work on your growth. So you're gonna try and do you. And guys, I kid you not, that's what I did over the weekend. I was going through very difficult energy. It was like negative energy, down energy, not wanting to, feel like I was getting sick. Luckily, it wasn't, much more than, I don't know. I think it was a seasonal change for me, guys. And I looked at the allergy report, and in my corner, the allergy index was low. So why the heck am I feeling the opposite effects of an allergy when it feels like I was having like a bout of allergy, and I'm no doctor, guys, but I feel like it's energetic. I'm very empathetic. okay, and what's going on in the news and what's going on with my friends. You know, for the ones that are sick, I feel you guys. And I had to shut down because it was getting to me in my core. And that's when I knew I was exposing my energy and I just needed to. And it wasn't being selfish, but I was protecting my energy from not being really affected by everyone else's energy. And I know that we're a collective energy, but in order to help someone, I need to help myself first. And I was being compromised. And so you have to really, you know, work on yourself first. Make sure you're strong, you're sovereign. Okay, you can stand on your own before you can pick someone else up. You know, if you're in the dumps, you can't expect to help someone else if you're down in the dumps too, unless you want to manifest another person, and then it's kind of like a karmic cycle, right? That's what I'm saying, guys. Well, today is venting day. Moving on. Let me go ahead and skip this. I would like to introduce to you a beautiful new deck that I received from last week. Now, I posted this on Instagram, and I got a few negative comments there too, guys. It was like, well, finally, you know, you're always talking about, you know, the positives of the relationship. And then I got a few nasty comments over there. I'm like, what is up with this energy? That's why I know, okay, because I'm seeing this on a higher level, kind of like the hangman, right? Taking the time to meditate and see other people's perspectives. That there are some people that are looking for, like, you know, oh, I called that, or, you know, or whatever. It's a very, like, negative energy, guys. In order to get out of a negative energy, yes, we have to embrace the negative energy, but really look at the negative energy, find out the reason or the causes for those negative energies, and change and transmute them for positive ones. Okay. Now, obviously, you know, we can't be positive all the time, and it balances out with the negative energies. So in order to sustain neutrality and not being in a state of duality, you have to find your happy spot, right? Just saying, guys. So let's see. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what are the messages that want to come through from masculines to feminines? What is it that masculine like to say towards their divine feminine? What is it that they want to communicate? Because they're not very good at communicating in the 3D, only in the 5D. So what does this masculine want to say in the 3D? What are the messages, please, Spirit, that want to come through? Exactly, immature. I ghosted you because I wanted to teach you a lesson. Really? Like, what kind of lesson were they trying to teach the feminine? But honestly, the lesson was actually kind of good for the feminines, because out of it, the feminines, they're able to build their empire. So thanks for the lesson, masculine, right? And I get this, right? It was a very negative connotation, very negative energy, but get this. Your rejection is for your protection, feminine. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Fear. I resort to disappearing acts in order to regain control of the situation. Because masculines, they have fear. Now, as I'm saying this, okay, I really get these negative vibes. Just know this, okay? If you're feeling negative, that means that's something that you have to work through. Once you release these negative vibrations, you've mastered yourself. And that's where the meditation comes in. You know, if I say this, if it struck a nerve, and this is your masculine saying that I fear, I resort to disappearing acts in order to regain control of the situation. Okay, so just know that that is not your energy. That is, your masculine's energy. Now, are you in acceptance of this? Are you forgiving of them? You have to really work out your shadows, right? And finally, fear. I have to sacrifice too much. I'm not ready to let go of what I'll lose to be with you. Please don't take it personal. So this is what I'm feeling for some of my masculines out there. Okay, they've invested into a karmic situation. If they were to get a divorce or get out of a relationship, they've sacrificed so much. Okay, and it's material. Okay, so the reasons why that they're not really making that sacrifice is because of material situations. They're not ready to let go of what they'll lose to be with you. Are they ready to risk it all for love? Now, I thought that was the feminine energy. And like I said, masculine, feminines, okay, it's not gender specific, it's an energy. If you're resonating with both masculine and feminine energy and you're coming into alignment, just know that union is going to happen, is going to be near. And if you feel like these are your energies, that means that that is something that you need to work on. So with that being said, because this is a long ass reading, right? Let's go ahead and close out this channeling with an Akashic message. Spirit, please reveal to me what is the Akashic message for this collective. So if you feel like this reading resonated with you, let's see. What is the message? Because guys, you know, even Scorpio moon, who is an awareness of, you know, these energies, I also struggle with it. I'm just like everyone else, guys, but because of my meditation, of me understanding what meditation is and learning how to meditate properly, it's very difficult, but it's actually liberating at the same time. It's been very helpful, guys, because I kid you not, guys, if I didn't know how to meditate, I'd probably be depressed. I probably have to, you know, pop some pills just so I can get back on track, you know, because it's very difficult energies, guys. I've been feeling this. And if you guys are feeling that way too, go ahead and go in the description box below and look at my meditation videos to learn how to meditate properly. Okay, guys? And I'm not talking about guided meditations and things. This is real meditation taught to me by Buddhist monks. The Buddhist method of meditation, it has been the most beneficial meditation that I've ever experienced. Okay, other than the guided meditations that you get on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, it's more powerful than like a kind of like a hypnosis type meditation. And it's learning how to meditate, and it's because of your mind. You know, and I've seen how these other healers like hypnosis do it, and I understand the methods of how they're doing it. It's actually through Buddhist teachings. Just putting it out there. It's just that they're talking it to you in a way that you're receiving the information the way that you can understand it better. Okay? And there's different ways of learning. Everyone's method of learning is different. That's why there's different techniques out there. Wow, I keep getting this card, guys, right? This is the third time I'm getting it, but this time it's in the upright position. So let's go ahead and see. Five of Forces. Five of Forces. This seasonal cycle card reveals how best to spend your energy at this time. Exactly. The beautiful sunlit sky of summer overlooks farmers working hard on growing crops. Summer is yang time, a great activity. So this is your notice to get going. Action is an important part of the cycle, and it can take many forms. There may be something you can do to celebrate your professional life. This may be also the perfect time to take steps towards your personal goals. Perhaps get more exercise, plan more social events, or start a fun activity that you have been wanting to do. You might also reflect on what actions or perspective would attract a new romance to enhance your love life. This card tells you to consider what needs to be done, then go for it. This cycle is a perfect time to create a smiling, self-loving energy and project it outwards for the world to see. Also, don't be surprised if a trip is coming your way. This card implies movement of some kind, so get ready. Wow. It's a time to move. It's a time to act. You know, what I'm feeling is that masculines, okay, they're not quite ready yet to approach their feminine, but they're working on it, you know, but they're taking action, even though that this is an action that you're actually seeing, real time. But they're making movements forward towards the feminine. Feminines, you know, I really feel that for you, you're actually taking action also. You're receiving the messages here. And what I'm getting is that you're putting an end towards this third party situation. If you let the third party get to you, you're no longer letting it be an issue. You're actually being mindful of your energy. You're not allowing the third party energy to really rub you the wrong way. And that is mindfulness. That is awareness that's being awakened. You have to really be in control of your mind and not let these nuances like bring you down. And it takes practice, guys, okay? That's what I have. So I really hope that this reading was helpful. And you know, I love you guys, right? That's why I do this. I really hope that it was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can visit me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.